Happy Monday. It is a wet, yucky, mucky day out there today. I'm so happy that we got to go out hiking yesterday for an hour and a half in that beautiful fresh snow that we had after Christmas Day. Yes, another reason why seizing the day and doing things when they're available is a wonderful way to live because we don't know what's going to happen, of course, as this year has showed us in spades. So always take the opportunities when they're presented. Morning, Jackie. So always take the opportunities to do something that calls to you because it might not be available later. Yes, back to the farm for me this morning. I do work at home on the computer, but today's all about packing up some eggs and getting some things done at the farm. I'm just going to shut off the volume on my phone here. I would like to talk to you about kindness today. But first, let's check in. How are you feeling today? I forgot to ask. It's still that transition period between Christmas and New Year's, and yes, everything is so different this year. But how are you actually feeling this morning? How's your physical body? Morning, Carrie. How's your physical body doing? How are you feeling? My body is actually feeling really good after that hike. It was slippy in some spots yesterday, but a dear friend of mine makes this beautiful magnesium cream and with some essential oils in it, and slathered that on last night. So feeling really good. Slept not too badly at all. And my heart is not. I'm not really sure where my heart was. It's kind of hard to pinpoint. I think it's kind of all over the place right now. And spiritually, yeah, after spending so much time outside yesterday, I do feel pretty connected these days. Well, today. But back to kindness. I talk quite a bit about loving on people. And I get it that I've always been a hugger. I love you comes quite easily from these lips. And I really do mean it. But I get that for some people that's a little bit of a bigger stretch. So today I would like to welcome you to try on kindness instead. In Reiki, in case some of you don't know, I'm a Reiki master and practitioner. In Reiki, one of our precepts is, just for today, I will be kind to every living thing. And kindness can appear in many different ways. It can be kindness with actions. A smile can be a way of expressing kindness. Sometimes it's not only what we say, but what we don't say, right? There's a Nick Lowe song back in the 80s when I was at university, you got to be cruel to be kind. I don't know that that's always true. I think sometimes there comes a time where we have to speak what's on our mind and everything else, but we don't have to do it in a cruel way. And I have found myself, and I'm sure many of you have, most people this year have found themselves at a disagreement or on opposite sides of a conversation with other people about what's going on, or even before that. And think back to a situation that may have escalated because one of the people in that situation wasn't kind. We can speak words that we don't mean. We might break something. When you're a child, when we get angry, we tend to break things. When things escalate, sometimes it gets to a point where it's really difficult to mend those fences. And just by taking sometimes it's just an extra 3 seconds. Just stay in that gap between the words, between the actions, and just ask yourself, is this going to be kind, what I'm doing? And if it isn't, I would offer that there is always a way to respond with kindness to anything. You can, if it's a verbal discussion that you're having, it can be something as simple as, I'm sorry, it appears that we don't agree about this. And we can just agree to disagree. Or if somebody says something that really comes out as unkind or as hurtful towards you, because that's how you perceived it. Remember, we always have the choice to how we respond to things. But if somebody says something to you, and it happens to me, even before all of this mess, I would just turn to them and say, I'm sorry, I don't think that was a very kind thing to say. And I'll just leave it. I'm not asking for an apology, but I will let them know that my perception of what they said wasn't kind. So now more than ever, we really need to Remember that we are all connected. We really, truly are. And as I said, if you find it really hard to love on everybody, at least be kind. At the very least, be kind. And that starts with yourself. Be kind to yourself. If you find that you are just too weary of doing things and you need a break, take that break. Get outside. Well, it's kind of mucky today, but do something to be kind to yourself today. And nurturing yourself is going to help you have a bit of a softer heart, a little bit of a more open heart that will allow you to be a little bit kinder to others as well. All right? That's my message for today. I really think that kindness it's something that we try to teach our children when they're young, but it's also something that I think is being pushed aside right now. And people are getting short-tempered. People are really feeling stressed out. And aside from dealing with all those stressed out feelings, one of the things that we do need to be responding with is remembering that we are all human beings. We are all going through our own experiences. And we don't know what those stories are. So let's just be kind. I invite you, just take that extra time today when you find yourself reacting to something. Is it kind? Can you be kind in your response? That's all we have to try. I do love you. I really, really mean it. I do love you. Have a marvelous Monday. Bye.